captain of Borussia Dortmund at 17, financially saved Birmingham from going under. Now, a Real Madrid super talent who is only a few seasons away from being regarded as one of the best midfielders in the world. Jude is special, but what if I was to tell you, it's not just purely his football talent that signifies Jude's superiority over other youngsters. This is my carefully researched and scientifically proven analysis to the question that everyone in world football is currently asking themselves. There are 4 reasons why Jude Bellingham is so much more significantly advanced than other players. 4 reasons I've concluded is the secret sauce to why Jude is just levels above other youngsters in the world at the minute. The first being his incredible decision making. When being a young player, it's easy to make decisions based off greed and instinct, but Jude is much different. The right club provides an environment that nurtures talent, offers playing time to develop skills, and matches the player's style and aspirations. Playing for the wrong club can be like trying to swim upstream. It's an uphill battle that can hinder progress and leave a player feeling out of sync. When Jude was at Birmingham, he had the pick of the bunch and could have gone to the Premier League, wherever he felt comfortable in England. When this was his situation, he chose what was best for him. He evaluated what he needed: great players to be with, game time, and new experiences. These 3 things exposed to a young player are amazing. In the world of football, where opportunities are precious and time is fleeting, the choice of club can make or break a career. After he gained experience at Dortmund, he'd outgrown them, and then made the decision to play with legends Kroos and Modric. All players who as a young midfielder would be extremely important to his development. Jude can learn so much from these experienced guys, and Jude just always seems to make the correct decision. The second reason, his emotional intelligence. This is the secret weapon in a footballer's toolkit. Players with a high emotional intelligence can connect with teammates, understand their needs, and navigate the complex web of emotions that define a team's dynamic. Whether it's lifting spirits after a defeat, calming nerves before a crucial penalty, or resolving conflicts in the locker room. Emotional intelligence is the glue that holds a team together. It's the difference between a player who excels not just with their feet, but also with their heart and mind. In a sport where unity, motivation, and resilience are vital, emotional intelligence is the compass that guides a player towards success and keeps them on the right track, no matter the highs and lows of the game. This is one of Jude's strong points, as we can see how he acts in certain situations like this. When the player takes the penalty, he's the first to comfort them. He's a gem of a player, and this is one of the main reasons he's so valuable. Managers love players like Jude, as they act as a second player on the pitch to give more motivation. Number 3, his versatility and adaptability. These 2 aspects of a player's game are especially important, even more so for an international player. The way he can adapt to new positions, teams, and environments are second to none. Let's take his move to Madrid for example. Since joining, he fit in almost immediately, scoring left and right, making an incredible impact on the fans. They absolutely love him. This, for a young player, is like gold dust in football. He's also extremely versatile. He's played 3 main positions in his career, and been able to thrive in each of them. We've seen him play as a 4 for Birmingham and Dortmund, an 8 for England, Dortmund and Birmingham, and more recently as a number 10 for Madrid. Whatever position he's asked to do, he doesn't spit his dummy out. He gets his head down and plays. As a 20-year-old to master the ability to chop and change positions, this is priceless, especially for a club like Real Madrid, where squad rotation is a huge factor. This makes him almost always available in whatever squad he's in. It also makes him important for England, as they do not have much time to prepare for tournaments. But as we've seen, as it doesn't take Jude to adapt long, this will be incredibly valuable for England managers. They know they can always rely on Jude for a challenge. Finally, number 4. The final aspect that makes Jude Bellingham different from the rest. I think most people would expect me to say this, but it's his maturity. Maturity in football is like a seasoned wine. It gets better with time. It's the ability to handle pressure, setbacks, and success with grace and composure. A mature player knows when to keep their emotions in check, making them less likely to get rattled by the chaos of a high-stakes match or distracted by off-field dramas. They're also ones who lead by example, whether it's through their work ethic, sportsmanship, or willingness to mentor younger teammates. Maturity isn't just about age, it's about wisdom and the capacity to make wise decisions under intense scrutiny of the football world. Jude has this in abundance. In a sport where young talent are first into the spotlight, maturity is the steadying hand that helps players navigate the unpredictable journey, ensuring they keep their eyes on the prize and their feet firmly on the pitch. This is the final ingredient to the special sauce that is Jude Bellingham, his maturity. With such amazing experience that he's received at all three clubs, he's been able to develop an insane level of maturity that is not found in many 20-year-olds. If he continues to utilize these four components of his character, he will make it to the top if he already isn't there now. These four components are what makes Jude worth 100 million euros, and I think he's completely worth that price tag, especially when you consider all the players going at Saudi. And now, whether you like it or not, Jude Bellingham is the future of football.